Okay, I just want to reemphasize that, I think we cannot normalize what has happened here in the last week with Trump and his behavior. And I go back to what David Chalian said, that this is a president who knows he's losing, who knows he's in trouble, is sick, maybe is on the after effects of steroids or not. I don't know.
You're crazy, man. I like you, but you're crazy, man.
But he is acting erratically and desperately, and we need to not normalize that.
Why is CNN distorting President Trump as a dictator by using the sensationalism?
Okay, I just want to reemphasize that, I think we cannot normalize what has happened here in the last week with Trump and his behavior. And I go back to what David Chalian said, that this is a president who knows he's losing, who knows he's in trouble, is sick, maybe is on the after effects of steroids or not. I don't know.
I hope that CNN become born again as a good media.
But he is acting erratically and desperately, and we need to not normalize that.
This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount.
What's going on, America? Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. That man is crazy. But not only just he's crazy, but he's deceitful. He's wicked. This dude right here, and I think that is once again Veritas. Project Veritas struck again, got CNN all caught up. Yeah, man. And see, the difference with CNN and Project Veritas is CNN just, they do reports on rumors, just rumors. Unsubstantiated witnesses. And, oh, yeah, man. I once heard my cousin, who he don't really work like at the place, but he knows somebody worked there. And he's a credible witness, I think. And this is why I'm saying this. No. These folks go in and catch them. That's his voice. That's Mark Zuckerberg's or whatever, sucker. That's his voice. So he can't say, well, I don't know who that is. It's unsubstantiated version of myself. This guy right here is full-blown polluting the minds of his employees. He's slandering the president, and he's pushing forth false narratives as if the media works coincide with the Democrat Party. Man, go figure that one out. I didn't know that. This man is talking about making a smooth transition like he's a part of, the Biden campaign, and throwing out all kind of stuff about Trump's medical condition, his mental state. He ain't right. I mean, look at him acting a fool. He doesn't know what's going on. He's probably on some type of drug, some steroid, all of that behind closed doors. Thank you, Project Veritas, for exposing what we already knew, that CNN is fake news. They're the sum of it. That's right, though. They are the undisputed network of fake news. They are a heavy rotation of propaganda. That's what they are. So now this guy takes it upon himself to jump in and I guess assist with the transition of power. I didn't know that was the job of the news. I didn't know it was their job to decide who becomes the president or not. I mean, even though they kind of did anyway by covering up all that stuff about Joe, they didn't let the audience hear, my thought, if they were doing their job and if they were really focusing on mental disability and instability, they would have talked about creepy, sleepy, sloppy, sleazy, slimy Joe and all of his complete brain farts. Those were gaffes. Those were brain farts. Every time he opened his mouth, that's what you're come right out of his mouth. It wasn't stuttering. Instead of focusing on that, they send Jake Snapper out there talking about it's a stuttering problem. That right there is propaganda. That right there is gaslighting. And James O'Keefe and Project Veritas exposed it. Let's listen to it more. It's garbage.
So this is what we've come to expect for the last 3.5 years, 4 years, but it clearly is exacerbated by the time that we're in and the issues that he's dealing with. And I think that we cannot just let it be normalized. He is all over the place and acting erratically, and I think we need to lean into that.
Need to lean into it? Okay. See, I wish I could lean into this dude right here. Bottom line, this man is throwing out false claims. I've observed Trump since day one. He doesn't seem erratic to me. He doesn't seem like he's losing his mind. It seems as if he's following the constitutional process that it's his right to do and go through to contest this raggedy election. That's what he's doing. And he is trying to either convince the folks that's working for him to continue prostituting themselves by maybe covering his own tracks. He would have been better off just coming out and saying, I want y'all to go out and run a hit piece on Trump. Don't package it up like you're some type of psychologist or psychiatrist diagnosing Trump and all of that. I mean, obviously he's a sick man. We're not doing this out of malice. We're doing this to help Trump. This is kind of like an intervention. We're helping him cope with the transition and the shock of losing. It's not personal. Yes, it is. This man hates this dude. He hates Trump. And you can tell, you can hear it in the voice. And I guarantee you, everybody on that call probably feels the same way, except for the person who leaked the call. Hilarious. Let's finish hearing it.
The Trump media, moves immediately from, okay, well, never mind that unmasking was, found to be completely nonsensical, to the latest alleged scandal, and expect everybody to just follow suit. So I don't think that we should be repeating unsubstantiated smears just because the right-wing media suggests that we should.
Basically, translation, don't go out there and report the news. Don't go out there and chase down the leads and the stories. Don't do anything that could help Trump or hurt Biden. That's the translation to this peanut head right here. Because if he was a legitimate news organization, he would be saying, wow, I sat there and watched a hearing for the last couple of days, and there was a whole bunch of folks that came out, and these were credible folks, and they were telling us some very interesting behaviors that took place during this election. And maybe some of y'all should go out there and follow up. Maybe we should run a couple of these testimonies on CNN. But no, why do that? Why do that and hurt creepy, sleepy, sleazy, slimy, sloppy Joe when we've worked so hard for the last year or so to help get this dude elected? Full blown, drug him across the line. Now, they don't want to damage their investment. So what does he do? He conducts the meeting and says, let's make a concerted effort to go after Trump and anybody else that supports him. Listen to this.
Frankly, if we've made any mistake, it's that our banners have been too polite, and we need to go well after Lindsey Graham.
Oh.
There's a ton going on. Let's stay strong. Let's stay newsy. Let's stay urgent.
And stay corrupt. Because this man just put a hit piece out on Lindsey Graham for no reason. So what we're going to do is sweat Lindsey Graham. We're going to target Lindsey Graham to put pressure on him to, I hope, help Trump transition or to come out and attack Trump, betray Trump. What's your motive, man? I thought your job was not to go out and run hit pieces, but to report the news. But instead, this dude is acting as if he's a public relations, I guess guy. Maybe he's a hitman for the Democratic Party. What he is, a propagandist. The whole network has been exposed. But now, before we go, here's the sad part about it. This audio tape right here, exposing that. You can send this mess to all of the bubbleheads that don't see how corrupt the liberal media is, and they won't believe it. And they're definitely not going to go online to find stuff and listen to it. They're not going to do that. You gotta spoon feed them like they were baby birds with their mouths wide open. And even with that, many of them will hear that and say, so what? He's telling the truth. No, he's not. He's hiding the truth. He is biased, and he's pretending to not be. And he's telling these folks to go out and be biased. Do anything you can to damage Trump, make him look like he's crazy. This dude just threw out all types of accusations and should be drug into court for slander. But unfortunately, this is what allows them to get away with it. It's because when this type of stuff comes out, all the rest of the 90+% of the raggedy, stinking, dirty, nasty, corrupt liberal media networks and social media networks don't report this stuff. This right here is not making it to MSNBC. This right here is not going to be ran on Twitter and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bury this mess, and this dude and the network will go on like they never did it. Like it never happened. Now, fortunately, you got folks like me who will expose it. God bless y'all. Thanks for checking out my video. Also, I'm going to put the link to this audio from James O'Keefe in the bottom of the video. All right. God bless. See you next time on Kevin's Corner. Take care. Just want to say thanks for checking out the video. Please check out KC Uncensored, my personal site, where you'll get uncensored material from me along with some archives. Check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. The link is below this video. If you click on it and put Kevin in the promo code, you'll get a 20% discount. And finally, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And if you'd like to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, there's links below this video to do that as well. Okay, God bless you and God bless America. Take care.